Welcome to Nick's Nonsense again. Oh, look what happened. Four-wheeler in the field. Tire's not looking happy here. It's a hot day, central Wisconsin. Hot and steamy. I'd say it's mid-80s. Dew point's probably mid-80s. It's hot and steamy. So we're out here. We didn't want to try towing this back to work on it over at the driveway because this isn't going to be easy to tow with the axle looking all funny like this. So we're going to try and fix it out here in the field. I'll show you here. So, a hot and steamy day. This is what happened to the four-wheeler. The four-wheeler, this axle part, well, the arm for the suspension came down and dropped. So we need to try and fix it on the spot out in the field here. I think it just dropped. I don't know why it would have dropped because nothing looks broken. The bolt that secures it's attached. Maybe this is just too worn and it slipped out of the socket. So what we need to do is we need to jack this front end up. We need to take the wheel off. That's going to kind of suck out here in the field. Those lug nuts are super tight. Then we can see the issue and try and repair it. It's like really soggy out here. We're right next to the marsh. Check that out. That's cattails there. We're basically kneeling in the marsh. Okay, hello again. Excellent. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, another day fixing stuff. Everything breaks. Actually, this was broken before that repair yesterday on the lawnmower. I didn't know it was broken until the lawnmower. And then Timothy told me, the four-wheeler is broken. So, yeah, we're going to try and fix this. I think it's fixable. We might have to buy a new thing down there, whatever that thing is called. So I'm going to back you up a little bit. And we're going to use a bumper jack.
No way.
We're going to use a bumper jack to jack this thing up. All right, hello. Thanks for joining, guys.
Guess we're jacking up the bumper on the bumper jack.
We got a bumper jack. This thing's old.
Nice.
Probably from like the 60s. Probably came from a 1960 Starliner because we got several 1960 Starliners sitting over there. Been working on those. So we got this bumper jack that probably came out of the trunk of one of those. We're gonna go up.
Never
Gotta,
know.
ouch.
Broken.
Don't squish your hand there. You gotta flip it up. Usually I don't hold on to this and show people. Usually it's on the ground when I flip that up, and then I don't pinch my hand. Bumper jacks are dangerous because what will happen is if the vehicle shifts while you're up in the air, this thing will come flying at you and hit you. So we're going to be careful. So we raise it up to the level of the bumper, and then we jack it because it's a jack.
We're old. Really old. Our shoes all rubber.
Going up in the air here.
Yo, the tire's like refixing
Tires in the air.
itself. No, it's refixing itself. It's fixing it. It's fixed.
Yeah,
You
so
don't have to do anything.
we're out here fixing the four-wheeler because the wheel went all crazy. It's a good thing it didn't do that while going high speed because, yeah, that whole wheel just kind of got loose and went off to the side.
I think you just
Yeah.
pop that back in place and maybe tighten the bolt
I
tighter.
think we have to take the tire off first, though. So let's take a closer look here.
Why the tire?
So inside here,
Looks like everything's going to
if you
pop
guys
back
can
in
see
place.
it, this thing here dropped loose.
almost looks like
if we could get it up in there, but we've also got to seat this. The
pretty sure.
joint came out here. That popped loose, so we've got to get this all loose, pop that back in, push the suspension parts back up.
Man, so much work.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of work. And it's hot out here. So,
Yeah.
thank you for joining, guys. We're fixing a four-wheeler that broke down out in the field. Because it's the front wheel, it's hard to tow back without lifting the front axle. So we're just going to fix it out here.
Hot sun. Well, I mean, either way, you'll be in the hot sun.
Okay, let's see if we can get this tire off.
Sure hope we can.
All right, so
Much fun at one time.
we should have busted these lug nuts loose before we lifted it. We might have to drop it again, but I'm going to see if the impact will knock those off here. So stand by.
It's gonna be a lot of work, but hopefully we can get working.
See if these fit. That looks pretty close. 22 millimeter.
Cooling down a little.
Okay, we got the Milwaukee impact drill here. It might not be strong enough to bust these lug nuts loose. Yes.
Yeah, good go.
One more. This will be the one that's stuck.
Oh, got loose.
You got him.
No.
Okay. Got some acorns. Get this tire off. There we go.
Tire's all fine.
Push that out of the way.
Nothing's wrong with it. Good.
There we go. Now we can see what's going on. All right. Let's see here. Suzuki Quad Runner 250. Close. It's a Yamaha Big Bear 350.
So close.
Yamaha Big Bear 350. It's a decent four-wheeler. The one issue, the real big issue, there's like two big issues. The biggest one is we have a massive oil leak over here on this side, right here.
Oh, it's a big bear.
Yeah, it's a Big Bear. It's leaking from out of here, and I think that's going to be way up. I mean, I think you need to remove the entire rear axle and really get into there. So what we've been doing is we've just been topping off the oil because it seems to be coming from the engine crankcase and that's leaking into here. So we just keep topping it off for now. The other issue we had is the front drive shaft fell off of it a couple months ago, like right after we got it. We fixed it, but the yoke, we bought a new yoke and it was shorter than the original one. And what happened is after we put it all together, because it was shorter, when we're driving it actually popped off. So we cut the original one and we need to weld it to that one to make it longer. But for now, we're just driving it as two-wheel drive, rear wheel only. And it's been fine. Okay. There we are, back at this issue. So we can see there's the part that came loose while driving. All right, so this here, I'm wondering if you can see it, probably not. I'm wondering if this is worn too much, and that's supposed to be fatter and it slipped through, or did I not have that tight enough? All right, we need to push that. Actually, it looks like we already got that in.
Hope it's the second part.
Yeah, that already snapped into place there. That had popped out. So we're going to loosen this. We're going to pop that in there and hope it doesn't fall right back out.
Yeah, I hope it's the second part. It was just loose, not like
Yeah, let's
wear
hopefully,
down.
last time I was working on it, when we were working on the front drive shaft, maybe I just didn't have it tight enough. Okay, so now we need a different socket because there's no way a 22 is that size. Want to drag me the socket down?
Mhm. Even this is hot.
Yes, it's hot out here. Hot and steamy today. Central Wisconsin. Mid 80s.
Can't believe in Wisconsin. It's just-
Very humid. Hot and humid today.
Uh-huh.
There we go. That's the one. I'm sweating. Now I just probably got grease on my face.
Oh boy.
And yeah, thanks for joining. All right, want to hand me the crescent wrench, the adjustable wrench. Thank you. I need to hold the back side while undoing that bolt. Oh yeah. Of course, it's hard to get at. Everything's always hard to get at. Even when you take the tire off and make it seem like it's going to be easy, it's not. You got like one way that your wrench will fit.
I think you need to go a little bit looser.
Yep, I'm trying.
Okay.
There we go.
There.
Right. Come on. This isn't low enough.
Ah.
There. There's one way that the wrench fits in there. Even with all this open, that's the only spot that the wrench fits. Okay, we're going to loosen this up. Okay, dropping pieces.
No.
Okay, we found them.
Okay, good.
So, looking at this, this doesn't seem like it goes through. Maybe. Yeah, I feel a little divot there. So this, all right, look at that. If you can see, it looks worn out right here. There's shininess from here to here.
Shininess.
I bet that's where this sits, right there.
Oh.
And I bet this wore the bolt just enough. It definitely is worn that it dropped out of there. So we need to find a new bolt. But I think for now we can put it in and carefully drive it back until we get a new bolt. So let's try and get this up and in there. Need something to pound it with, because unless you can push it with your fingers. Okay, I did it. All right. Now, yeah, pull this. We should have brought a mallet out here. Probably hot and steamy everywhere, unless it's winter where you guys are at. There we go. We can beat on it with our really rusty tire iron. Is it in?
Kinda.
All right, here goes. Oh, it fell. We're kneeling in wet grass right by the marsh. Right there's the marsh. So we're out here like 20 feet from the marsh, kneeling in wet grass, working on this. We brought out the Yamaha golf cart to come rescue the four-wheeler.
The Yamaha Big Bear.
Yes, the Yamaha golf cart's fixing the Yamaha, or rescuing the Yamaha Big Bear. Okay.
Yamaha.
Yep, we're just trying to get that seated, and then we'll.
There we go. Kinda.
Okay, now I got the bolt. I wonder, should we maybe go from the other way?
Oh,
I don't think it'll be any different. It's probably the same thickness, but what if that way it's just a little thicker? So you push it through and I'll put the nut on. Maybe then it'll land on a couple more threads.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you need to pound it, don't you? So I think what happened is our threads on our bolt just wore out, and that allowed, what is this? A ball joint? No. I don't know what it's called. Anybody there know what it's called? They are tough little wheelers. It is. It's built pretty good. Wet knees. Yep, wet knees might be the secret to happiness. All right, tap and die too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not threaded through this section.
Yeah.
So if we look at this, if you can see it, it's probably kind of dark in there. But so this bolt, it's loose there. It's not threaded into that. It's just a bolt that feeds through, and I think the upper end of that ball looking thing, there's a groove in there that I think sits on the bolt. And because the bolt came loose or it's worn out, I'll give you that for that side. I think because it's worn out, we just kind of slipped through. Okay, I got it.
All right.
Oh, I can see that thing trying to fall.
Maybe we loosen it and then push it back up.
You think it fell already?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap there.
Oh,
Ah,
So that was disappointing because I thought everything was good.
yeah.
Up until the very end, it just fell. So
yeah, gotta keep pressure on it, yeah.
yeah, so I'll get down here a little better. It is like very bright out here today. So much for wet knees. Now I've got wet everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wet back. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
All right, now. Oh, it fell.
Oh,
All right, if you want to try lining it up here, there we go. I'm gonna keep pressure on it. Hold on, now I got to get the
yeah.
wrench on here. It's like a six-handed job. Okay, go for it. Oh. Wrench slipped.
Oh,
All right, try again. No, I got to tighten it. See, I can't get the thing on here really good, so I'm just using like the tip of it. Let me get a good grip. Okay, go for it. Okay. Whew. I think it's holding. I guess we'll find out once we drive it. Okay. So, there you see. It seems in there good. Axle slid up in here good. It's not coming out. I was really worried because there's a ring, a little clip that sits on the end of the splines up in there that we lost the first time this fell apart. And we had everything back together, went to drive it, and it just pops right out. And then we looked, we saw, oh, there's supposed to be a clip there. There was no clip. I had to order some clips, and I think every single one in the batch I ordered did not fit.
right.
We had to find some random clip I found on the bathroom floor that happened to fit, and that holds this up inside there. So don't lose that clip. Trying to find a replacement is not easy unless you want to pay $20 for this very special one.
Ooh, yes.
Okay, so let's see here. That bolt might have had a shark shank originally. Oh, I see what you're saying, like a sleeve around it or something. We could have lost it when he took this apart.
Right, yeah.
So we'll have to research what that's supposed to look like there, because otherwise we'll be driving, and if this wheel suddenly falls off, if you're going 40 miles an hour, that would not be good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the wheel on.
Yeah. Excitement.
All right. Wet knees.
Yeah.
Super wet knees. Yum, yum. Oh.
Not as bad as the Ruby's tire.
Right. And this one's inflated.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have to inflate this tire with fire. Okay, lug nuts. So earlier today, it was a hot day, and we don't have air conditioning in our house. So for the longest time, I've had an air conditioner, which we never used. We picked it up from somewhere a while back. And I always thought, well, it needs a 20 amp outlet. And we never had any near a window that we could put in. It's a window air conditioner. So today, being super hot out, I'm like, you know, I'm finally, since I rewired some outlets in the living room last winter, I'm going to put a 20 amp outlet on one of those next to the window, because we got a 20 amp breaker with 12 gauge wiring feeding it. So spent like all afternoon up till we started this, putting in that outlet, putting in this really large heavy air conditioner in the window, cutting foam so it seals it off. Go to plug it in, it wasn't a 20 amp outlet it needed, it was a 240 amp outlet it needed. I ain't gonna wire a 240 amp outlet to my living room just for an air conditioner. Yeah. So that's sad. We end up putting this little itty bitty one in for that whole house over there. It was 82 in the living room after we turned it on when we walked out here. We'll probably be lucky if it's 80 in the living room later tonight. All right. Now, if this was a car, we'd be torquing these. We wouldn't just be guesstimating like this. I'm just going slowly. Angle to angle here. Okay, that should be tight enough to get back to the garage, where we're going to have to look for a replacement for that bolt. I have a for years, but they don't ever start. It costs $200. 4 year. I have a full year with a K. I don't know. Maybe an air conditioner? Yeah. Or a four-wheeler.
Oh.
Yeah. We've got 3 four-wheelers. They all have issues. This one runs and drives most of the time. We just picked one up 2.5 weeks ago. Traded an RC car for it. Obviously, it was in bad condition. Piston was shredded. We have that running and driving. We're just doing the carb tuning so it runs smooth now, but that's one's good to go. And then the Articat 500, that one hasn't ran in years. I think carburetor issues and then a few electrical issues, but should be fixable. So we better look at that. Yeah. But for now, let's chop this to the ground.
All right.
I think we're ready to see if this thing will dry. So we're going to take our bumper jack and we're going to lower it. Wet knees. We want to pick up all our tools because they're laying in the grass. If we don't pick up these tools out here, the grass is going to look like the weeds that are this tall. We'll never see those tools again.
Yeah.
Talking about losing things in the weeds. Like 5 years ago, with the big tractor, I had a chain on the bucket. A big chain, like a logging chain. I mean, we're talking like 1 inch plus lengths on it. I was mowing, get done mowing. I was only mowing for like 2 hours, maybe an hour, and the chain's gone. Where did the chain go? Walk around everywhere that we had mowed, can't see the chain. Where's the chain? Then I'm like all worried that I'm going to hit this chain next time I mow. It's been 5 years. I still have not found this 20-foot logging chain that I lost when I was mowing out here. How can a logging chain get lost so good that it's gone?
Right.
So if I set this wrench down and don't pick it up, there's no chance of finding that.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right,
maybe
we
if
need
you roll
the-
it over.
We need that really rusty tire iron. Where did we put it? All right, so that lever that we had to flip up on the bumper jack, now we flip it down, just like that.
Is it under here?
We lost something. We lost our tire iron.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Blending in.
All right. Do you know what time of a 4-year I have? What kind of four-wheeler? I don't know what kind of four-wheeler you have. I wish you can help me. Oh, well, it would be nice, but since the four-wheeler's not right here in the field, it's kind of hard to help. As far as knowledge, we're just learning as we go. We didn't know anything about four-wheelers when we first got our first one, which is the Articat 500, which has been sitting. Once it stopped working, it sat. We didn't know anything about it until we traded a go-kart. We traded a 4-seater go-kart for the Scam-mobile. Look at those loose lug nuts.
Yeah.
I guess we don't want to go far. We're just going to slowly drive it back. So we traded a 4-seater go-kart for a four-wheeler. It was a Polaris 350.
350.
We had it 2 days. No, the first day, the rear tire blew, giant hole. I mean, it was so rotten I could stick my thumb through the hole. So we drove all the way up to Merrill, like an hour and a half north of here. Got some used set of rear wheels, put them on. Second day driving it. I mean, we're just talking like half hour of driving it, hour of driving it at a time.
Yeah,
Second day, Timothy's out there on the far side of the trees, and it just stops. Fine, we tow it in. Finally, we start looking into it, digging into it, tear the whole thing apart. Turned out they didn't have the oil connected
yeah.
to the, it was a 2-stroke. The oil wasn't connected to the carburetor. So it was like, and you could see it was all burnt and old. It's not like it just was disconnected the day before we got it. It was like a total ticking time bomb though. And of course, once we got it, then it blew. So we replaced a ton of stuff on that, put a new piston in it, and finally got rid of that. But we learned a lot on that one. And then we got this one, different style, we're learning. And then we got another Polaris. And when we found the broken piston on that one, after trading for our C car, we knew what to do. So we got fixed 2 weeks or less.
Yeah.
Now, bumper jack, to take it down, it's really a little tricky because at first you think you're going up. Look at this. It's going up. Why is it going up? You gotta go up and then it goes down, up, down. So even though at first it looks like it's going up, we are dropping a 1/4 inch
That front bumper.
every time you do it. There it goes. Bumper jack. Be careful with them. If they slip out, boom, they'll bust your jaw.
Jaw right there.
Yep. That's why I wouldn't recommend actually using it on a car like they did back in the day, but for these light little things, they're pretty nice.
Pretty cool little bumper.
Well, it says it's big.
Okay, now, who wants to be the guinea pig
Not me.
to try driving this thing?
Mm-mm.
I can do it.
Oh, you nonsense man.
All right, so I will try driving this golf cart. No, I'll drive the golf cart. They can drive the 4-wheeler. I'll try driving the 4-wheeler. They're gonna follow me with the golf cart, not too close, in case the wheel like goes flying back 100 feet. It won't. All right, let's see here. All right. Excellent. Thanks for joining, guys. I wish my 4-wheelers work. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's very frustrating. We have so many pieces of equipment that break down
Yeah.
because we can't afford the brand new Polaris. We can't afford a UTV that's brand new, so we're buying junk. Basically, we buy the stuff when people don't want it anymore,
It's already broken.
and it's already broken. And it is such a pain because we're always dealing with worn out parts, engines that just don't work right. Just everything's worn out. So I'm going to have them follow me. Somebody's going to have to carry you guys. And hopefully you don't see me driving it with the wheel falling off. Talking about stuff that's broken and doesn't work, the battery cable on here is loose. And you got to wiggle it. It's actually not even connected. So you have to seat it up in the battery. All right. Deal. I think it's on. All right. Battery must not be connected. That's them. This thing's not running yet. Oh, I gotta squeeze the brake. There. Somebody's gotta go up there now.
Nick Nonsense said he likes broken stuff.
No, I broken stuff.
I think this is a club car, not a Yamaha. Yeah, it's not a Yamaha.
Go, Hunter. Screaming with the parrot.
Don't tell him we're losing all his tools.
We're losing our school. Welcome. Traffic Jason.
Alright. Hope our bunker's
There we are. We made it home safe. I don't know where all these spider webs came from. I ran through a bunch of spider webs. So we made it. We'll have to do some more work on it before we can drive it. And it's a good thing I left those lug nuts loose. That way they don't try driving it. If they were tight, they'd be like, yeah, we'll just drive it. It'll be good. Now we know it needs work. And there you can see right in front of it, it's a Polaris 400L. We traded an RC car for that thing. And then Yamaha Boozy, Jackie Chan Yamaha Boozy was what is listed on Facebook. I have no clue what that means. All right, we are in Wisconsin, central Wisconsin. It's hot here today. It's probably hotter where you are if you're in Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
85 and probably 80% humidity today. Okay, I think that's all for today.
I think it's going to break down.
It already broke down. We rescued it though. It's not broken down out in the marsh. It's broken down out here. So you guys enjoy your Saturday. It's a nice Saturday. I'm going to go cook some spaghetti soon. Hot day cooking spaghetti with garlic bread. Yeah, with our little, we got an 8-inch air conditioner shoved in the window today though. So it's all good. Okay, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching Nick's Nonsense. And you got a Subaru. Awesome. We've got a Mustang over there. All right. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.